Hey, what's up guys, TheCampingRusher here. Welcome back everybody to another Fortnite video. Today we discuss an even more detailed look at the upcoming Season 3 map. We look at a controversy that involves a 9-year-old very good player. I was going to 9-year-old god player, and a bunch of other stuff sprinkled in between. So make sure you stick around for the entire video. Thanks for touching that like button. We had over 14,000 on yesterday's video, so let's just do it one more time. I appreciate the support. Let's jump into this right away from Fire Monkey regarding 12.51, the new update. Right, it didn't come out last night, and there's been no mention of it at this point. But Fire Monkey says originally the Trello made it seem as if we would be getting a 0.51 patch as a bug was to be fixed in the next maintenance update. That bug has already been patched, making it unlikely for us to get 12.51, as it was also never added to testing servers. So he then goes on to say that the next update then will most likely be next week, and it'll be 12.6. So this isn't confirmed. Again, the reason I said 12.5 was coming out this week, yesterday even, or tonight, was because of Fire Monkey's tweet last week regarding this maintenance update thing. So that has changed. We may not have any update this week, and but then we have 12.6, another big one coming next week, which I can't wait for, obviously. But with 12.6, hopefully some things relating to Doomsday event, right? We're past everything else. We are just under a month now. June 4th is the end of this season, so just under a month to go until we get to Season 3. I can't wait, but I'm also excited to see what they have in store for us for the rest of this season, because it's been a wild ride so far, and I think this will add to the wildness. Pop Base, a Twitter profile dedicated to all things entertainment news. So pretty reliable, but I say that because it says this: Lady Gaga is rumored to be collaborating with Fortnite for Chromatica. Chromatica is the new album Lady Gaga is releasing, and I looked at, so lots of news spots, lots of news articles are saying there is rumors that this is happening, and it would be semi-similar to the Travis Scott concert. And I mean, hey, if we get any more of that, I think we're game. We would love that. But just like we said earlier, once people saw the numbers, saw the success of the Travis Scott collaboration, I mean, you're gonna start getting other celebrities and other artists excited to join in on the hype, because that was insane. 12.7 million unique players just on the first concert of the 5, right? And almost 50 million unique throughout. So just huge numbers. And Lady Gaga might be next, and that's obviously another huge name. If we get anything similar to what we just had, I'm in. Count me in. Moving on here, this is the upcoming Gref G icon series emote. It looks like it's been leaked, so I'm gonna, or not leaked, but we figured it out. I'm gonna show you the video clip here. I don't know much about this Gref G guy, but if that's the emote that's coming, that is hilarious. I love this guy's face while it's going on too. Obviously, he's a big name, else he wouldn't be partnered with Fortnite. So I'm excited for that to come out at some point. On top of that, a Reddit post here: is there a way to get the FNCS agent Peely, or is it possible that it could be an overtime reward? And I was thinking this, man. I mean, we've seen this as an advertisement for FNCS, this cool looking Peely skin. And at this point, there's nothing confirmed, no hints that we're going to get this thing. But, I mean, honestly, when have we really had a skin, even in an advertisement, that doesn't end up being for sale in the item shop? So hopefully it comes true, and I think the overtime reward, overtime challenges will be a good starting point, a good chance where this can happen. And we haven't heard, we know overtime challenges are coming. However, we haven't heard what they're going to be about, what the rewards are going to be. So maybe again 12.6, because at that point we'll be what, around May the 12th, May the 11th. So we'll be, I don't know, 3-ish weeks away. I think we'll start getting some overtime news, either that update or even the next mini update the week after that. Because I mean, we're getting close, right? We'll slowly be chipping away at the end of this season. So hopefully that ends up being a reward, even though it is just an advertisement at this point. A great time to remind you to subscribe to the channel. It's easy. You don't even have to pause the video, and why not? You've made it this far. You must enjoy these videos somewhat, and it'll help you keep up to date on all things Fortnite. Okay, some weird news, and I really want your guys' opinion on this news. It was kind of sad, man. It was kind of sad. Let me give you the backstory. I logged on to Twitter yesterday, and Free Xenon was trending. Everyone was tweeting about it, and so I looked into it, and this guy Xenon is a Brazilian kid who is 9 years old, and there was a clip floating around of him being banned from Fortnite for 4 years, competitive Fortnite, until he's 13. I'll show you a quick clip. It's pretty sad, man. You don't want to see it, but here it is.
Chora não, meu filho. Vem cá, vem. Chora não, chora não. Chora não, meu filho. Chora não, filho. Vem cá, vem. Chora não.
So basically, that's his dad streaming with him, I think, and I mean the dad's just trying to cheer him up. And the ban is from, like I said, competitive Fortnite, and that includes arena. Now that's the big debate here. So it's you are not allowed to compete for prize money until you're 13 years old. It's in Epic Games terms of service. And it's just a legal thing. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but Rocket League was like that. Like you can't compete and win money till you're 13. All right, basically every game has that. And so I believe he wasn't banned for playing in arena, even though I think he was playing in arena at the time, but he was banned for playing in a solo cash cup or some type of event where you can win money. Okay. And that's breaking the rules. Obviously, that's breaking the terms of service. He's 9 years old. He's not even close. He's not allowed to compete for cash. And so they banned him. And this is the moment that he got banned. Now, this guy's got like 130,000 followers on Twitch. You can see he had a bunch of subs there too. He's a good player. And I mean, he's 9 years old. So yes, you've got to enforce the rules, but everyone's big debate is like, why is he banned from arena? Like, I mean, one, yes, he broke the rules, but he's just a kid. Maybe give him a second chance. Don't unban him from the cash prize stuff, right? Keep him banned from that until he's 13, because you're just not even allowed to play that anyway, so why not just cut it off? But let him keep competing, not for money, getting better at the game, and playing arena. And I think at this point, the article I'm reading, and as of last night, it hadn't happened, but at this point, Fortnite is looking into separating the bans, because in the past, people who are banned from competitive get banned from arena as well, but usually that's like cheating or, teaming up, as we've seen with a bunch of pros in the past we've covered on this channel. But this is a little different. This is just because of his age. And I don't know. I want to hear your thoughts on this. The question is, should he be unbanned from arena strictly? I think yes, and I mean, regardless if you think he should be punished for not following the rules, he's 9 years old, and I think his punishment is not being able to play the competitive mode, but that's kind of the rule anyways. It's just a super weird one, and it's also just sad because the kids crying live, and you don't, if you like seeing kids cry, that's probably not a good thing, right? So I think most of us are sitting there not enjoying this situation. Again, I think at this point, Fortnite has been looking into it. If not, they've already unbanned him from Arena. So once that's confirmed, I'll let you guys know in tomorrow's video. And I do want to hear your thoughts on the whole situation. Moving on to some of the bigger news today, one to do with the new map. But first, apparently, skill-based matchmaking has been removed from squads only. Are you enjoying it? Is it more relaxed for you? And I don't know where this was confirmed, but I've seen so many people saying it. Apparently, Cypher and Tfue are getting 20-plus kills while playing solo squads. I haven't had a chance to play squads yet, but I'll be able to tell you pretty quickly if it's skill-based or not. So I guess I want to ask you guys right now in the comment section, if it is, and it looks like it's pretty obvious that skill-based is out of squads, what are you thinking about it? How do you feel? I think it's going to depend on your skill level, really, how you feel. If you're a below average player, you're probably having less of a fun time now. If you're an above average, you're probably having more of a fun time, right? Statistically, I'm sure that's what we're looking at. But I do want to hear your opinion down below. And I mean, people have been complaining about this, but those people are the ones who would stomp anyways. So is it a skewed complaint on Reddit? I think so. And now they've made the change just in squads only. I don't know. I think it's just a trial period, and I think that's why it's not announced, because they're waiting to see how it plays out. And finally, from Merle here again, he's been doing up these maps. You can check out his link in the description below, his Twitter. And here's his tweet. My final recreation on the Fortnite Season 3 map. A reliable source reached out to me to give feedback on my version 1 concept, informing me of details regarding the water level and changes to the oil rig. After showing this, they confirmed this was very similar. So here is the map that he made. And again, if you watch, I believe it was yesterday's video, this one is a lot different than yesterday's. Now, he doesn't know about new POIs or changes, etc., other than the oil rig apparent changes, but the water level itself should almost be the same. And again, he says reliable source, and this guy's a pretty trusted dude, so I'm not going to question it. And so far, the reliable sources have been pretty reliable with this end of season stuff. So that's a lot of water still, man. I mean, it's a bit less than we saw yesterday, but that's still a lot of water. and then the oil rig changing as well. Like, if that's even still a location, who the heck is going to go out there? Unless these shark vehicles are like super ultra speed and you can get through this water extremely quickly, this is going to be a weird season, man. Again, I told you yesterday, I'm not going to judge it until I play it, because I'm all about being fresh, keeping the game fresh. It's going to keep players coming back for more, but it doesn't mean I'm not nervous. That doesn't mean I'm not a little anxious to see how this plays out, but I will... yeah, I'll keep you updated once we get more news on Season 3, the map, underwater, and everything else. It seems like we're getting new news every day, even with no update this week. So thanks for choosing me to be your news source. Make sure to subscribe on your way out. Touch that like button as well, and code TheCampingRusher is always a good choice. Take care. Talk soon. Goodbye.